Hey everyone, this is Ann with SeeAnnSELL.com, back for another week of SeeAnnSELL. All of my reselling activities into one video, eBay and Amazon FBA. And it is Tuesday and I've had two sales, small ones. This is the saddest holiday season of sales I've ever had. I was just listening to Scavenger Life and they said their sales are down too. So I don't know. What are you guys doing? Best sales ever? About the same or worse than in years past? So let me know in the comments below. First thing that sold today is this Police Academy new in package action figure. I have had this for over a year and I got it at an estate sale. I think it was 50 cents. It finally sold on sale for $8.99. I had another one that was a different character that I think went for $24. I had it at $24. Maybe it sold on sale for less. I can't remember now. But anyway, this particular character, Larville Jones. I've never seen this movie, so I don't know who these two are. Anyway, he's not as popular, I guess. Then this is a Chadwick's Women's corduroy swing coat that I picked up at Goodwill. It was under $3. Again, this is something that's kind of been sitting around for a while. I don't know why. It's really pretty. It's extra large, good size. But regardless, it finally sold on sale for $14.99, and the buyers, of course, paid shipping on top of those prices. It is now Wednesday, and I've had 3 very small sales, but they're small because of me putting them on sale. So this purse is a Alma, made in Italy. I've had it for over a year. Really good condition. I think I paid $1.50 for it, but it has just been sitting around. So it finally sold for $14.99. This little Pizza Hut glass that I picked up, I think in a random garage sale, and I maybe paid $0.25 or 50 cents for it. It sold for a whopping $5.99. Same as this Boy Scout Indian Reservation mug. Again, I picked it up for 25 cents, I think, and it sold for $5.99. So certainly not big sales, but it's stuff out of here. The buyers, of course, paid shipping on top of those prices. So, this is like the slowest holiday season ever. I was listening to Scavenger Life. That's what they were saying too. This is definitely down. And I know a lot of other people are commenting on that as well. And I think it's just maybe the changing face of retail. And when you sell secondhand stuff, you know, maybe the Christmas season really isn't the best time anymore because you can buy so much new stuff for so cheap. Like, why would you go on eBay and buy a used shirt when you can go to any store right now and the crazy Christmas sales and you can buy the same kind of shirt brand new for pretty much the same price? So maybe I'm kind of waiting for the holiday season to be over and kind of for the normal eBay shoppers to come back. So anyway, at least we've got 3 things, right? 3 more things out of all of that. I don't want to go lower than, I mean, I might have to go to 50% eventually. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, my camera is propped up on my printer and there's a Kleenex box behind it to prop it up. And I'm in my basement. Looks like that's a big white wall, but there's actually a table there. Not great filming, I know, but that's okay. So I wanted to talk about a few things, or at least 2 things. Anyway, there are actually some estate sales this weekend. There are 2. However, one is in a town about 30 minutes away, and it's a condo sale, and she's already put the photos up online, and it doesn't look like there's anything there that I'm excited about. So I don't think I'm going to go to that one. Now, then there's another sale in another town the other direction. It's Miss Hoity Toity Pants, who I usually prices high, and I don't ever find that great of stuff at her sale, but she has a really big ad. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll go to that one. The dilemma is that the Goodwill stores in my area, well, all of them in the umbrella that they're under, I think they're 8, are having a $1 sale on Saturday. And here's the thing, $1 sounds great, except it sounds great to everybody, and the stores get mobbed. So my hope is that I can go to the one estate sale in the town that's closer than the town 30 minutes away. Although the town 30 minutes away has the really good Goodwill, but it's 30 minutes away. I can't go to 2 estate sales and a Goodwill they're basically like 45 minutes apart in the space of 3 hours, because that's the only time you have to get to the estate sales. So then there are 2 Goodwills in my area that I can get to. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the estate sale that's closer to me, and then try to go to the 2 Goodwills in my area. I don't know how that'll work though, because like I said, when it's a dollar sale, people lose their minds, and it can just get really crazy. That's why I actually prefer the half off sales. You pay a little more, but they don't attract near the crowd. So I would rather have more inventory to pick from, be able to get a shopping cart and just be able to get in there and get what I want, and pay, $2 to $3 an item versus pay $1 each, but have everyone and their mother and their mother's neighbor and their mother's neighbor's cousin and their mother's neighbor's cousin's best friend all there shopping as well. So we'll have to see what Saturday brings. It's super cold and the weather's really bad, which is actually a good thing because that keeps people away. Usually when the schools close for the day due to weather, the Goodwills will have dollar sales. Now, of course, the weather's horrible, so it's difficult to get out. But if I can get out those days, those are great days because nobody's there. But if the weather's okay and people can get out, so we'll see what Saturday brings. The other thing I want to talk about is merch by Amazon, which has kind of been on the periphery of my mind. I know people talk about it a lot, which, if you don't know, it's a print-on-demand service. You create designs, you upload them to Amazon, and then they put them on t-shirts and sell them for you. So a lot of people are really getting into it heavy. They're like doing thousands and thousands and thousands of things. I am not a designer at all, so I was like, I didn't think this was something I could do. But then I was watching Margaret over at Texas Gal Treasures, and she was talking about an app she uses on her phone to do designs. So I've been kind of playing around with that. And then between Margaret and Alyssa over at Plan Alyssa, I've been watching their video tutorials about how to configure the graphic and change it. It's got to be a transparent background. It's got to be on pixels. It's got to be updated, blah, blah. Margaret uses PicMonkey. Alyssa uses Inkscape. Now, based on the 2 of their tutorial videos, I was able to do 2 designs, which are not yet on Amazon. Let me back up. So merch by Amazon, print on demand. However, there's a waiting list. So you've got to put an application in, and then you have to wait for them to send you the invitation to get on there and go. So I am waiting for my application to finish, and I can sell on Amazon. In the meantime, I'm designing shirts, and I've already got 2 on Teespring, I think it's called. And I actually sold one overnight. Yay, I already had my first sale. The problem is with that is it doesn't get near as much traffic as Amazon, and the commission is a lot lower. But for me just getting started, that's fine. Because when I do get into Amazon, I will hopefully have these designs ready. You get 25 to start with. You get 25 loaded. Once you make 25 sales, you get more, so on and so forth. Again, I will link Margaret. I will link Alyssa. I will link Katie Patton below. Katie has a whole course on merch, which I probably should do the course as well. It's only 15 bucks, I think. And Margaret and Alyssa tutorials. I will link them below if you want to go learn more about it. I'm not going to do tutorial videos because here's the thing. I now am stuck. I did 1 shirt on Inkscape via Alyssa's tutorial. Great. Try to do shirt 2. I did the design, I did the transparent background. For the life of me, I cannot get it to save to the correct measurements that are needed to upload. And Teespring is the same as Amazon. I can't figure it out. I did it once, can't do it again. Went back to Margaret's video. She does one through PicMonkey. I made one there. Great, I'll use PicMonkey. Tried to do a second one, could not do it. I'm talking about, I've spent almost 3 hours over the past 24 hours trying to do shirt 3 on either program. I have been in near tears, about ready to just melt down because I've done it twice, but I cannot get it to resize the way it's needed. I've redone the tutorials right along. I cannot get it, and it's just last night I had a major meltdown because I'm like, why is this so freaking hard? I already did it twice. Why can I not do it again? I don't know. I've left it for a while. I've come back. I just cannot get it. So finally I go on Fiverr, and there are people who will do it for you. So I test out one guy, send him a thing, $5 to resize it for me. Well, then he sends it back, and he has it on a model and a shirt. I'm like, no, I just want the graphic. Hopefully he can just send me that back. But, you know, then I finally talked to one of my friends, Tracy. She knows Photoshop. She thinks she can do it for me. Just again, they just need to be on the transparent background, which I can do, but it's the resizing I can't. So she thinks she can go into Photoshop, do it for me. And if she can, then I'm going to work out a deal with her to pay her to do it, because I have a lot of designs I want to do, but this freaking resizing, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I can't even think about it anymore. It's so upsetting. It's just like, why does it have to be so hard? It shouldn't be hard. I did it. And now I can't seem to do it again, and I don't know what to do. So anyway, I'm talking to Tracy, and hopefully maybe I can work something out with her. I mean, she's proficient in Photoshop. It's not difficult. If she can do it, great. I will gladly pay her to do it for me. And then I design everything, get it ready, send it to her. She can send it back to me in the correct file, put it up, and we're done. And then I don't have to do this anymore because, like I said, I'm about ready to lose my mind. So anyway, yeah, giving merch, Amazon, print on demand a try. I know a lot of other people use Dazzle or Razzle to sell on other sites, because that's the thing. You don't want to maybe just have all your eggs in one basket on Amazon. You maybe want to put on other sites. But when I was kind of researching that, all the other sites there are, you know, Cafe Press is one. I'm sure a lot of people know what Cafe Press is. I ran across a guy who did his numbers, and he said he sells the most with Amazon, but that Teespring was his second, and that it was super, super easy to use. It's easier than Razzle and Cafe Press. So I kind of just fell into that and decided, well, that'll be my little test place. I can, you know, try some designs out. So I've got 2 so far. I've had 1 sale. I've made a whopping $2 commission. Like I said, it's well, they're having a sale too right now. I think all shirts are $14.99, so it's less than you would normally get. But they also have coffee mugs and phone cases and notebooks there you can do too. So yeah, that is what I'm working on. If I can get these designs ready to go when the Amazon window opens, then that is what I would like to do, because it's always about finding other sources of income. But, you know, with Amazon, I'm always like, people are like, oh, I'm making all this money, everything is great. And I'm like, yeah, y'all said that about FBA last year at this time, and now where are you? Because of all the FBA changes. And we know what's happened with Kindle, what's happened with me with Kindle. Someone did ask me if I was still writing, and I said I haven't written anything new because there's absolutely no point for me to do so, because the market has tanked so badly thanks to Kindle Unlimited and all the crap that's on the site. I have had, the worst thing I ever did probably was talk about Kindle books on this channel, because I have had so many people flat out copy me. Copy almost word for word the title of my books, the look of my books. I even see videos on here where people make videos and it's the title of some of my books. And, you know, that can happen in any category. It may have taken longer, but I just had so many people copy me. And then, of course, just with all of the flood of the other books out there, I wish I'd never talked about it on this channel. And maybe, although, you know, it would have happened anyway, thanks to Kindle Unlimited, it just created that atmosphere of putting out lots and lots of books and just flooding the market and hoping that you would get a little piece of the pie. But yeah, you can't go back. So anyway, yeah, no, let me know if you're doing Amazon merch, if you're doing print on demand and any other site. Leave a comment below. If you're having trouble, let me know. Like I said, I can design it, I can put it on the transparent background, I can do everything up until getting it to save to the correct dimensions. I know what the dimensions are. I know how to save the correct dimensions, but it's not saving. It's just not doing it on PicMonkey and on Inkscape for me, other than the one time it did it on each. I can't do it again. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. I will check back in hopefully soon for more sales. Just had another order come through. This is a men's Cabela's 2XL sweater. I picked it up at Goodwill for under $2 and it just sold for a whopping $13.19, I think it was. And buyer, of course, paid shipping on top of that. Here's the first episode of Papa Ships. Or do you want to call it Shipping with Papa?
Whatever.
First, okay, so and a lot of people want to know how we do mugs. Well, I missed you doing the mugs, so now you're going to do this glass, right?
Yep.
So what's your process for shipping a glass/mug?
Well, 2 sheets of bubble wrap.
2 sheets of bubble wrap. That looks like 1 sheet.
It's 2.
It's 2.
Yep.
And then tape it.
Open end.
Open end, smush down.
Yep.
Lots of tape and lots of bubble wrap, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then comes the secret.
This is the secret.
The secret is a cardboard wrap, which is just a thin piece of cardboard that you save off of boxes we get, right?
Right.
Thin enough that it can be bent and rolled.
Yep. And the bottom of the glass just goes down like that.
Okay.
I mean, in the box. It's going to be in the box. Like
Yeah.
that.
The bottom and the bottom.
Yep.
Roll in the cardboard.
Yep.
And tape.
And then, for good measure,
More tape. Oh, tape and, oh, there you go. Now it'll stay in.
yeah.
And here's the box, because it's going first class. So well under a pound, since it's a lightweight glass.
1 ounce under a pound.
Yep, 1 ounce
No.
under. Well, I just put 16 ounces to give you plenty of weight, because obviously when you bubble wrap and cardboard, it's going to add more weight. I'm getting low on those boxes. I may have to order some. What size is that one?
This one's 6 by 6.
6 by 6.
I wouldn't get any of the smaller ones.
No, 6 by 6 is 6 by 6 by 6 is probably the best size.
Yep.
Anything smaller ends up being too small, right?
Right.
I think because I got down there 5 by 5 by 5 or 4 by 4 by 4.
5 by 5.
5 by 5. So 6 by 6 by 6.
Hard to get the label on.
Yeah. I'll put a link below to the 6 by 6 by 6 boxes that we get. It's worth it to buy in bulk and just have them on hand. And then here, that's the, okay, the bottom of the glass goes in there.
Yep.
Make sure it fits.
I've been using this stuff.
What's that?
This is
That's recycled packing paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, that's fine. Oh, that's like, we got that in some shipments, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, any kind of paper we get that's clean, we reuse. And there he goes to go get more paper. You can see what it looks like in the box. Kind of tilt it to make it fit. So it's well wrapped. You could drop this easily and it would not break. Right, Lulu? More paper.
yeah, it's nice paper around that.
If we had bubble wrap, or if we had packing peanuts or something, you'd use that, but we don't. This works just as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Lucy thinks it does too. She's so happy she's barking about it. Lou, you okay? How much packing paper sheets you think you use in there? About 5 or 6?
Probably 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
8 or 9.
8 or 9?
150.
150? That's a typewriter.
Whenever it's tight enough.
Yeah, make sure it's not going to wiggle around in there.
Yeah.
You could also use newspaper, which we also use, but it's just this paper came free in an order we got, so we're just reusing it. Although my dad makes it, he looks nice. You smooth it out, don't you?
Yeah.
And then re-crinkle.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to put the...
Now we got to put the packing slip with the thank you card inside. What do you think of the free eBay tape that I got? You don't like it, do you?
What's that?
That free eBay tape?
No, it's too hard to work with.
Yeah, it's super sticky. It sticks to itself.
Yeah.
Much prefer the Scotch stuff we get at Sam's Club, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You're using the eBay tape a little bit though, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, since it was free. But free isn't a good deal if it's crap.
No.
And then I always write on the label there what item it is in case it gets screwed up. So now we just cut that part off.
That's because of my age.
Yeah. Well, when you have you get multiple orders and they're all laying out, it can get confusing if you misplace one.
Not me.
Not you. I could get confused. Are you sure that's lined up perfectly?
I hope so.
And yes, we still print our labels on paper and tape them the old-fashioned way, right?
Right.
No stick labels for us.
No, no. And I'm sure this will arrive safely.
Yes. And it's going first class. So that's all you need to put on it. If it was going priority, you'd put some stickers or something.
Yep.
Now, isn't that the most perfect package you could ever imagine? Who wouldn't be thrilled to get that? Thanks, Papa.
Yeah.
Now we're back, so Papa can ship a sweater. We'll get you on camera shipping every single thing, every type of item there is. And this is a big, bulky sweater. Those free eBay envelopes, too, are kind of these things come off so easily, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So what do you do when you're shipping clothes?
Well, I fold them up and try to get them into a small barrel. Smallest amount I can.
Yeah. That was way too bulky to get into a flat rate bubble mailer, so it's going in a regular poly bag.
Yeah. It'll be a tight fit.
Yeah. Well, I got it in there to bring it up. You just need to do it a little more. You fold it over more. Do that, like do here, and then fold it this way.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like to do that,
I
okay.
don't like that. It just
That's the way I do it.
doesn't work right.
Papa doesn't like that. Is that tight enough?
I think so.
Now with the bags, you don't wrap it up in anything else.
No.
No. It's enough protection in here. I'm just saying, I think you could have rolled that a little tighter. Oh, nope, you're right.
I would think you should.
What did you just say? You think I should shut up?
Yeah. You want me to do this? Be quiet.
It would take a lot for something to get through one of these bags. I mean, it would have to be destroyed by the post office.
Yeah.
So that's easy. Nicely rolled. And then our packing slip. Whoops! The thank you card fell out. I gotta order more of those.
Now, I don't know about this thing. I don't know why they're like that.
I know I don't either.
I
Well, I suppose the person who gets it can rip this off.
Well, that's right, but I don't use that.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's just.
I just use this first one.
Yeah. And then tape, right?
Yep.
We don't ever just go by the sticky thing. We always tape over it as well.
That's right. You got that right. Well, that's not the neatest, but it's...
No. And this is a priority, so we'll have to get priority stickers to put on it, right?
Yep. I'm trying to use up the old ones that we have. They're those other kind.
Yeah. He's back! These are the dumb ones I ordered online, aren't they? They came in those sheets.
Yeah, well, you can cut them off, but I just put the whole thing on.
Yeah.
If there's room.
Yeah. So they know it's priority.
It's a beautiful movie about
Perfect.
I never know whether to do it that way or the other way.
I don't think it matters. You scan it. Ta-da! And then more stickers on the front. Ooh, now that is nice. Look at that nice job. Yay. Thanks, Papa. Give Papa a thumbs up. Hey guys, so it is now Friday. I have not had eBay sales in 2 days now. It's crazy how slow it is. I've been having Amazon FBA sales, but it's a lot of low cost stuff, which is, I only have a handful of things on there anymore that are worth much. Most of it's $10 stuff, so it's not bringing in that much, and then with all the fees, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with FBA come the new year. It'll just depend on what kind of items I'm able to find, how cheap I can buy them for. That's always the key, getting things as cheap as possible. It's for the profit margins, so we'll see. I mean, I still have over maybe 1,100, 1,200 items. I haven't looked in a while on there, so I still have quite a bit, but I don't know. I did want to talk about the Amazon merch and the print on demand thing. I realized I watched the footage I filmed the other day, and I was saying that I was selling on Teespring. And it's not Teespring, it's TeePublic. There is a Teespring site, but I'm not on there. I'm on TeePublic. So sorry for the confusion. For some reason, my brain constantly wants to say Teespring, but it's TeePublic. Anywho, so I think I'm up to 6 designs on there now. And Tracy and I were working quite a bit. I'm so tired. Trying to figure things out. And the good thing about that is that Tracy's learned how to do it herself, which is what I really wanted. I wanted her to be able to do it because she's a stay-at-home mom and she does reselling, but it's just really hard for her. She's got a lot of other things going on. I don't think she loves it. I mean, I don't love it, but she really doesn't love it, eBay at least. And so she does a lot of crafting and arts and things. So I thought, well, this print-on-demand stuff would be perfect for her, as well as her daughter, who also, you know, likes to design and draw and whatnot. So at least she's taught herself how to do it, and she's been able to successfully make some designs and get them on TeePublic. And like I told her, just keep going, keep getting your designs so they are formatted and ready, so that when you get into Amazon merch, you have 25 designs ready to go. And that's what I'm working on too. She and I were never able to figure out how she could reformat one of my designs. I just don't know. It's not working. On my end, I sometimes am able to do it. I'm not going to go over the whole process because it's very confusing to me too. I think I found a process I've done 2 in a row now that have worked, so I'll just keep going with that. The only thing is that while they're working on Teespring, I don't know if in the end they're going to work on merch by Amazon. I mean, it seems like the same format. You need the transparent background, the size. I don't know. But did I say Teespring again? TeePublic. I just want to say Teespring. I just want to say Teespring. No, TeePublic. All these sites are all the same. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I am trying to work on. Although I'm trying to not get so focused in on that because I still do have eBay stuff to list. I ended my last week's eBay vlog on Monday night. And I was like, I'm going to go list some stuff right now. And I didn't. And the thing is that I'm tired. By the end of the day, when I've done all my other work and errands and household stuff and all the other stuff that you do in a day, I'm exhausted, and then there's no light outside, so I can't do photos. So I'm like, you at least need to get photos done during the day so you can list later. But you know what? Oh, it's been a busy week. And you know, weekend's here finally, so maybe I can find some time. I need to find time. Although tomorrow is Saturday, and like I told you before, there is a estate sale I want to go to, and then the Goodwills are having their dollar sale. So I don't know if any listing or photographing will happen tomorrow because I really need to get out to those and source. Although I have plenty of things here, but you know, if I can get out and I can get to a dollar sale, you can't miss it. So we shall see about that. But yeah, I just cannot believe how bad eBay is. Although I haven't listed anything new in like a week and a half. But still, I have over 450 things on there, and most of them are 40% off. Like, what more do you need? Anyway, so there's a bit of light here. I need to take a rest, but I'm going to try to get a few photos in here at least before the light goes away. Christmas miracle. I managed to take some photos. Fortunately, it's getting cloudy out. The light's not great. I had to use the flash on a couple, which I don't normally like to do, but at least I got something done. It's Friday night. I'm exhausted. I'm getting ready to go to bed because you need to get up early in the morning to hit the estate sale and Goodwill sale. But a Christmas miracle has occurred. I've had a sale. Hallelujah. This is a Lefton Fire Station Christmas Village house thing. I got it at a $5 fill-a-bag sale, so I got it with a bunch of other stuff. And I priced it at $24.99. That is what it sold for. Now these can go up to, it looks like about $40 is the top price. However, I priced mine lower, 2 reasons. Number one, it doesn't come with the cord with the bulb. Now you can buy these for $5 at a craft store, but does make a difference because every time you sell something like this and it doesn't have the cord, somebody will message you and be like, I have to buy a cord. It's an added expense. So I just put right in the listing. Doesn't have a cord. They're $5 at craft stores. It doesn't have the box. And, well, I guess there's 3 reasons. And I believe the original maybe came with a fireman figure. The one I've seen that sold for the $39.99 had a fireman figure, so I don't know if that's missing or if that was just an extra. But regardless, it sold for $24.99. Buyer paid shipping on top of that. Okay, guys, it's Saturday. There's the estate sale. I'm going to that tiny little house. We are getting pounded with a blizzard later on today. It's already started snowing, so one of my friends went to the Goodwill that's about 30 minutes away, the one I really like. Of course, he was there when it opened, and it was a madhouse. And so I'm kind of dilly-dallying around today because I'm hoping that if I just kind of poke around, the craziness will get out of the store closest to me. And on the way home from here, I can see what they have. But I don't know if I can do it. But anyway, I can definitely get into here. I scored a nice parking space right in front. So I'll go in here and see what I can find. So I spent a whopping $3.25 in there. It's half off day. So I got this new in package Mickey Mouse, like make sun catchers, I guess. I'm pretty sure the paint is all dried up, but I think there's value in the sun catchers themselves. They have some rare characters, and it's brand new in the package. Really trying to be more picky with what I get. Another new in package item, Solo Cozy Cups. It's sold those Solo dispensers. And then this is a women's nylon jacket, bright pink, 2X, made in Egypt. So I got that. There was a lot of crafting stuff in that house. Yarn, fabric, kits, and I just don't, sorry about all the hair. Look at, that's all Lucy's hair. We had to take her to the vet yesterday and she shed so bad. I just don't know enough about that stuff, and it just doesn't really interest me to pick it up. So those of you, I know Jen, Pudgy Picker, if you're listening, you probably would have passed out with the amount of fabric that was in this house. And I thought of you when I saw it. Yeah, so the snow is coming down more, starting to stick. So I'm going to head back to the one Goodwill and see if maybe the weather has driven some people away and I can get in. So we'll check in there. Okay, here at one of the Goodwills, you can see the parking lot is parked. Snow's coming down more, so let's hope this drives some people out and I can get in there, because my main thing is, will I get a cart? Will I get a cart? I got a cart just as I was walking in. A lady was done checking out and I grabbed hers. And there's the line all the way to the back of the store, so I have time to poke around. I'm all the way in the back of the store. This is where the line is. 10 minutes later, you can actually see the checkout line. Oh my God. I finally made it out. I think I was in line longer than I actually shopped, but I bought 38 items. So it was only $38, but I had a cart full, 5 jumbo shopping bags. I'm so out of breath because, you know, people stand at the door and they wait for carts. They wait for people to check out so they can get a cart because they never have enough. So I gave my cart to somebody and then I realized, crap, I have 5 jumbo shopping bags that I have to carry out to my car by myself in the snow. Whew! That was a cardio workout for the day, but I think I got some good stuff. Hopefully, I didn't look things over, like for damage and stuff. I did catch one thing when I got to check out that I was able to pull, but hopefully nothing is damaged or whatnot. There is another Goodwill close to me, but now the snow's really starting to come down. I don't know. I'll have to go home, have some lunch, take a break, see how I feel if I want to go out and hit that one, maybe. But anyway, I'm glad I came to this one. I'm glad. If I couldn't get a cart, there'd be no way. And the lines are just absolutely insane. But I have to laugh at people who are buying like one thing. I'm like, really? You're gonna wait this long for one thing? But anyway, okay, now I get to go home, unload it, and start washing. Home now. Here are all the clothes I bought. Oh my gosh. I've decided not to go out to the other store. The snow is coming down pretty heavy now. The warning weather advisory starts at 2, so less than an hour away right now. And as I was coming home, the roads were already getting pretty slick. It wasn't so much I was worried about myself driving. I was worried about the other drivers. You know how that goes. So anyway, I did get quite a bit. So now we're just going to sort and decide what needs to be washed. There's some, I think there's some leather and maybe some wool in there that looked pretty good that we're not going to wash. But yeah. Glad I was able to get out, and like I said, glad I was able to get a cart, because without a cart, you can't do it. There's no way. Well, I've had a couple eBay sales. This Donna coffee mug, I like to pick these up, vintage name mugs. I got it for $1. It's sold for $9.59. And then this is a set of 3, which is an odd number, I know. Furio coffee mugs. I got them at an estate sale, probably 25 cents a piece, and the 3 of them sold together for $14.99, and buyer paid shipping on, both buyers paid shipping on top of those prices. What'd you say, Dad?
No, it doesn't have a line. It's supposed to have a line.
So it's a shell without the liner.
Yeah, see how this is?
Yeah.
There should be one there.
Yeah. But it can go without it, right?
Well, yeah.
This is the line, though. This is the lined part. Doesn't it just zip up that way?
And no.
And?
There's no way to zip it up.
So it can't be zipped up.
No, it cannot be zipped up.
Can it be buttoned?
Yes.
Well, now I don't know about it. I'll take it to the consignment store.
Just, okay.
Okay. I think you want to keep this one for yourself. I think you'd look real cute in this.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
I think I have sold one just like this before. Don't you remember?
Uh-huh.
Somebody, I think it must have all come from the same closet there. They like the floral. That's a nice 1990s vintage Paris Sports Club bomber jacket. I probably had one. I had one kind of like that, but not with the flowers. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I just got my Amazon payout, my FBA payout for the past 2 weeks. $204.73 off of $511.95 of sales. You can see all the fees, of course. Fees are really just eaten up. I mean, that's over $300 in fees. So more than, I mean, that's almost what, like 2/3 of my money goes to fees. Yeah. So anyway, yep, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to send more stuff in. Haven't found anything lately to send in, so I don't know. It's been an interesting experiment, but the low profit margins and the high fees, which cause the profit margins to be low, I just don't know if it's worth it compared to selling other things that I can just make a lot more money on over on eBay. It is now Saturday night, and I just had 2 sales, both Columbia fleece vests. Columbia is, I don't know, maybe I thought I used to have better luck with it than I seem to lately. I don't know, I've kind of, when I saw some today, I passed it up. This is a men's extra large fleece vest. I would have picked this up at Goodwill for less than $2, and it sold on sale for only $11.99. Buyer paid shipping on top of that, of course. And then this is a women's vest, Columbia 2X, again under $2 at Goodwill. This one sold for $16 and was it $16.99 or $16.59, something odd like that. Buyer paid shipping as well. Both of these are light enough to go via first class, so I'm just going to put them in poly bags. Correction, the buyer actually paid the upgraded shipping priority mail on this, so it'll go in a padded flat rate envelope. It is Saturday night, and I was just getting ready to go to bed when I had another sale come through. This is a Fisher Price toy camera Toys R Us exclusive from, what year are you? A few years ago. I can't find the date. Anyway, I think I got it at an estate sale or a Goodwill sale. Those are pretty much the only sales I go to, so it was one of the two, but I know I didn't pay much for it. It was either $1 or 50 cents. And it sold on sale for $23.99. Buyer paid shipping on top of that. I had originally sent this into Amazon FBA, but it was one of the first things I sent in, and I had my inventory commingled. So during one of their get your inventory back for free things, I got it back. And yeah, so that's a nice little sale for a little toy that's been hanging around a while. Hello, it is Sunday morning. The winter storm warnings have been canceled, and we are not completely snowed in, which is nice. And woke up to this sale. This is a men's Levi's denim coat with the fleece lining. I got it at Goodwill for under $3, and it sold for $35.99. And it's pretty bulky with that fleece in it, so I'm probably gonna put it in one of the poly bags. I'll have to fold it up and see which one it best goes in. Just sold this vintage Swingster nylon puffer coat. I love these. I love finding these in good condition. They always sell really, really well. I paid less than $3 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for $34.99. Buyer paid shipping on top of that, and it is going to go in one of these big poly mailers. Since it's a puffer jacket, they're quite puffy. It needs to go in a bag. It is now Monday, and I had one sale overnight. This is a Tommy Bahama kind of just a t-shirt type thing, but it's made of this tencel. I don't know. Anyway, I think I got this at the consignment store for like 90% off, so it's probably $1 or $2. And it sold for $17.99, and the buyer paid first class shipping on top of that. So I'll pop it in one of these eBay poly mailers. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up for the week. It takes quite a while for these longer videos to upload, so I just need to get it going now. And sorry I'm out of breath. I've been up and down the stairs twice. Anyway, if you guys are liking these SeeAnnSELL videos, please be sure to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Anything I mentioned in the video, I will link below. I always link my digital scale I use, links to poly mailers and the shelving racks with my clothes, all that kind of stuff. So check the links below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.